What is going on, YouTube? Luke here, Lifestyle Off-Road. Just wanted to give you a little Bronco update. As you can see by the white hardtop roof, I'm obviously still in the Jeep. So Bronco is not done yet. They thought it was going to be done this week, and then they got it on the frame machine to find out the front part of the frame has a small crack in it. So anymore, most of the frames on vehicles are made in sections. So if something like this happens, you can simply cut that section out, put a new section in, weld it all together, and call it a day. Thankfully, that is the way these Broncos are built. So my Bronco is not totaled or anything because of frame damage. They're just going to cut it off, order a new piece, and it's scheduled to be here next Thursday. So hopefully no storms or anything happen and that stays true, and we will be one step closer to getting my truck back. I just wanted to do this video though to kind of update you guys on how things are going, because as we all know, they're having a hard time building these things, let alone building spare parts for these things. Now, thankfully, a lot of the parts I've needed, this is all front end damage. So we're talking Fender's grill, there's that little plastic piece under the front grill, headlights, those things all need replaced. Radiator, AC condenser, about, I don't know, 10,000 little plastic clips, nuts and bolts, I think. They sent me a literal 7-page document on everything that needs replaced, and that was before they needed to do a supplement for the frame damage. So we're talking about a lot of parts, and the dealership was able to actually have all those in about 2 weeks. So there are parts available for these things, so don't lose sleep over if something happens to your truck. I'm not going to have it. It looks like they're finally being able to build up supply and have this kind of stuff available. So there is some hope. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. My truck is going to have to go back to the stock modular front bumper for a little while, because we have so many bumper orders, we don't even have time to build one for me. But that's okay. I'd rather get more out there into the public eye. There's some really cool ones coming. We have allowed a little bit of customization to the bumpers. So we have 4 going out that are all one-offs. One will be chrome, and that is going to be a really sweet setup, so stay tuned for that. That is going to a Bronco company that a lot of you have heard of, but I'm not going to tell you who quite yet. Speaking of bumpers though, on my truck, the rear bumper is done, but my truck is not, obviously. So we will have that pictured and powder coated soon, and we will be showing you guys that. So right now it is up on the website, still pre-production photos, but it's done. You can order the bumper. I'm going to add in a clip to this video from the body shop of them trying to straighten the frame, and they are actually pulling on the toe points of my front bumper, and they could not believe how sturdy they are. There's been some comments on my the front anchor points look thin. The way that our bumper is built, those toe points directly bolt into the frame. I don't want to give out too many details. These bumpers are incredibly strong. When I say that we're building a product for an off-road enthusiast to be able to really truly go and beat on their vehicle, I mean it. These are tested bumpers. They are very sturdy, very stout, and this video kind of shows you that. they actually stretched out the recovery shackles that I'm using, the Gear America shackles. I don't remember what those are rated to, but it's like 60,000+ pounds, and they stretched them in pulling force trying to straighten out our bumper. So if that doesn't tell you anything about strength, I don't know what does. Now, that's not just pure strength of the bumper. Obviously, it got crumpled a little bit in the accident, but still, the Lifestyle Off-Road front bumper is sturdy. So, gonna put that video at the end so you guys can check that out, and just stay tuned for updates. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of content to put out, but I did pick up a pair of non-Sasquatch fender flares. I just have a stockpile of parts right now waiting to go into my Bronco as soon as I can get it. So I'll have a whole bunch of videos coming out as soon as I get my Bronco back, so stay tuned for updates, and thanks for watching.
I don't like this shit.